You need to know what's coming in this week for you, so sit tight. Let me get my cards. Ready? Think or say out loud, I allow this reading. Let's get started. Good job, I heard you, but there's a card in the middle of this. Wow, it's from a different deck. The Hierophant. Now, when they do that, when Spirit does that, it is extremely important. You have divine intervention coming in this week. Whenever you see this, Spirit, benevolent beings of light, however you identify, whatever labels and words you use, they're coming in to make some major differences in your life. It's not just that you have soared into a new timeline. Interesting word choice they wanted. Usually I would say jump, but they said soared like an eagle. It's a big deal. Eagles are extremely powerful animal totems. Leadership, bravery, honor. You are all those things. There's like an indigenous aborigine ancestor or spiritual team member that's helping you as well. Because one, eagles are a major thing in that culture, that faith, but also a lot of the ways that the words were chosen, I can almost see and feel that energy of that. So there's at least one for some of you at minimum. Could be many, but Nine of Cups came flying out. Yes! Sorry, that was loud. 11:41 on my clock. Yes, darling, you are having a cornucopia of blessings and abundance coming in because divine has said you passed your tests. Oh, tell me you got to see that. It was 2:12 when that happened. Page of Swords. Ooh. So this posed at 2:18 as a card from another deck came flying out onto the floor. The letter M, and immediately that with this, Archangel Michael is around and helping you with, this is part of who's helping you make this happen. And by the way, look, it's an eagle. It's on the necklace. And we will raise you up on eagle's wings. Something like that. Eagle's Wings is a song. Wow. So Archangel Michael is here. I never fucking say that. But yeah, that's absolutely, wow. He is fighting for you. Oh God, I never say this shit. I don't know if I've ever said this before. Holy sh. So he is fighting for you. It's part of what the divine intervention is. Fighting for you, protecting you, helping you, and I'm stuttering. It's so crazy. Making this happen for you. It's like I didn't want those words to come out because I'm never trying to speak about any of them in any, like, I want to say like a frivolous way, because there's lots on here that they'll just be using names and like, but I have never had this happen. And ooh, you almost fell. Hello, honey. And quite frankly, like, this being like this has never given me that. So it's major, and it's 11:44 as I said that. Okay. So on another note, the Page of Swords is also indicative of you being finally allowed to make some major successful movement. That's part of what the Nine of Cups is representing as well. Part of your manifestations are now going to be coming in ways of possibly promotion, possibly moving. Like, if you've been dreaming and wishing for a better place to live, or a better car, or a better job, or more money, whatever it is, there is something that never worked out before that's going to be working out now for you in a great way. Because I heard like, because Spirit is done with you being the one that keeps getting punished. Once again, I heard it's a biblical thing. There's a few biblical references, and I'm also recording on a Sunday, so some people have those kinds of faith connections. So this is synchronicities, confirmational signs for them that are watching. But those that were made last will now be put first. Also, your table is being set. Oh shit, they showed me the card again too. Hold on. Your table has been set and waiting for you. And all of your haters, enemies, etc. are going to have to watch you get everything you truly desired, are worthy of, deserving of, and have been fated and destined to receive that has ever been blocked from you. Wow, that's an intense, amazing energy too. All right, I want to get a few more cards. Tell me more about these blessings. Ooh, King of Wands. So, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, explain why the Knight of Cups is in reverse with this. The Sun in reverse, possibly? The Five of Swords? Hold on. Now, I had to sit with this and meditate and ask them about it to make sure, but this card could go one of two ways. King of Wands could be part of the reward that's coming in for you. So it could be a fire sign. But then the other cards that came out, I said to you, is Knight of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and Five of Swords. But they kind of came out together, and I was asking, like, what is up with that, right? So if you had a really horrible, abusive liar of an ex, like my eye is getting itchy on one side, like allergic, like, and there's no reason for it. It's not like I did anything in the middle of this reading to cause it. So I think this person was extremely toxic, abusive. This is part of what it seems that the divine is coming in to reward you because of. Like, whoever this ex was, it could be ex people, or it could be like a romantic ex, it could be a family member. See where this plays, because this doesn't necessarily have to be a man, even though it's a King of Wands. It's like the leader alpha aspect of it, with a very fiery, passionate nature. But in a toxic sense, they can be very narcissistic and cruel and just look extremely charismatic to everybody. But they're liars and charlatans that bring only doom and gloom to everyone around them. They're like energy parasites, because they're going to drain people of all their happiness and joy, and then try to make it their fault, the victim's fault, and gaslighting and all that stuff. So you are no longer in that energy, going to have to be in that energy, and you are getting back everything that was taken from you in a way. The Hermit card in reverse is also saying that you are going to get out of the hiding, the healing, the hibernating stage, especially now that as I'm recording this, it's going into spring, so nicer weather, you can get back out there. And you are going to meet fabulous people. Why don't we talk about that for a second? Ooh, did you see the card land on my arm like that? Eight of Swords, and then 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So the other two cards that came out, somebody on your spiritual team, or your ancestors, or divinity aspects, somebody in your divine spiritual team, somebody is talking about how you are going to get the good of this, they are going to get the bad of this. Like, miserable home life, bondage and censorship, and all the lack of freedom ways that, and whatever. I know you don't want to hear about what's going to happen to people that were bad to you, because you've moved on, but only good things are coming to you now, and you are going to have such a thriving, beautiful life. Readings are open. Linktree readings by LOREN is the only way, and I turned my DMs off so only scammers will DM you.